The area south of the city of Zaporizhzhia is too dangerous to stay long. Russia has intensified its attacks, even touting the beginning of a new offensive. What we saw was more destruction, some of it fresh, and shattered communities. In Orikhiv, only the most determined stay to brave the Russian artillery strikes, which this week have become worse, said these women. Our home is here. We aren't welcoming Russians as guests, she said sarcastically. It's ours, and we just can't give it up. The Russian lines are only 2 kilometers away, so driving fast lowers the chance of getting caught in shelling. Past pockmarked blast sites, craters from incoming rounds, and a ruined grain silo still smoking from a recent hit. There's only time for quick stops. This is the town of Hulepola, and Russian shelling has absolutely demolished the municipal building. All that's left here is the sign that says, "I love Hulepola." The Kremlin has made the unfounded claim that the whole of the Zaporizhzhia region belongs to Russia, but Ukraine still controls 30% of the territory. Ukraine says the renewed Russian attacks failed, but whether they're a distraction or the prelude to a new offensive isn't possible to know. But the Russian moves do make these Ukrainian exercises especially notable. We were told these soldiers are practicing for their own counteroffensive to retake occupied Russian villages near where we were. The drills involved an assault using rocket-propelled grenades and infantry fighting vehicles. Ilya, a senior soldier, says he believes Ukraine could push all of the Russian forces out of his country faster than many expect. This year?
Yeah, I guess.
Is that possible?
Why not? So, as I guess Ukrainians demonstrated to the world that we could do things that others guess that it's impossible.
What we didn't see were advanced Western weapons, which of late have been pouring into Ukraine, although we were told an artillery brigade supporting these soldiers is using them. The next big moves of this war may come in Zaporizhzhia, and both Russia and Ukraine are mobilizing.
So, Chris, given what you've seen there on the ground, given the word tonight that Ukraine could soon receive tanks from Germany, can you give us a sense of just how significant all this is?
Extremely significant. Many Ukrainians, most will see this as one of the most important days of this war, as it signifies a shift that the United States and Europe are no longer just content to see Ukraine survive, but they actually want Ukraine to win this war. Until now, providing tanks has been seen as something of a red line, but the new calculation seems to be the faster the tanks get here, the faster this war will end. How many tanks? Upwards of 100 from Germany and around Europe, and possibly also, Adrienne, from Canada. As you know, Canada also has Leopard 2 tanks.
All right, thank you, Chris. Chris Brown and team in Zaporizhzhia, Ukraine tonight. Thanks.